I was wondering if H14-4 can be brute forced using 4 stars. Turns out the answer is yes, although it was a bit annoying to get it right. The point is to quickly finish off Teresa's second phase before having to deal with anything else. Also, roadblocks are for the weak, so we won't be bothering with those either. This is a rare 12 deployment stage. It would be a waste to not go full ooga booga. Teresa has 2600 defense in the second phase, which is why you might notice that all the operators we're bringing are geared towards dealing arts damage. Yes, all of them, except acid drop. Well, let's get courier out of the way first. The hardest part about bringing a full arts team is killing all the ghosts and flying cups fast enough to redeploy and kill the first phase before it times out. This is because of their high resistance and absolute truckloads of HP. This means we'll have a bunch of redeployment costs to pay in a preferably short amount of time, all while using J. By generating DP until the last moment and helping us finish our setup in time, Courier will be contributing arts damage indirectly. Most of what's happening in the beginning is pretty straightforward. Utage starts clearing the map and we throw damage around as best as we can. Of note might be that Pudding has to attack that specific enemy in order for her to arc to all three. Through Haze's debuff, Pudding is actually helping to kill the shield guys. But we have to retreat her early so that she can be ready again at a specific moment. Remember those high redeployment costs we'll have to pay? We won't be immediately retreating everything, in order to not hit the DP cap and waste all that DP generation. Utage will go last, since she's also needed last. Pudding is back on time to to not hit the DP cap. With Perfumer back, we can get to work. Jay doesn't survive long enough to activate his skill, and we don't have bodies to spare, so he needs the heal. We can finally cash out to Tagia. I would have really wanted to give Perfumer spot to acid drop, but she needs to keep both the melee and pudding alive in the second phase. The balls don't respawn at a fixed point. They basically turn invisible and pop back in after about 180 degrees. This is why Jay needs to be on the left to expose the bottom side, opposite of Pudding, who will shield the second row. Teresa uses her cocoon attack on the tiles surrounding her at 35 and 70% HP loss. We can dodge this by just not having anything there. Normally she has an obvious animation, but for whatever reason she just doesn't do it all the time. Fortunately there's also an audio cue, but it's not necessarily easy to hear in the middle of everything. Approaching the endgame, we start with Areen. We need to avoid using skills before the big moment, so we'll let him tank a few hits first. And Moose. She can't quite survive, so we bring Jay out one last time. By helping us keep all our skills, Jay is contributing odds damage in the second phase. And it's off to the races. Tagia was our highest DPS here, but she would normally die pretty fast. By using S2 to keep her alive, Perfumer also contributed odds damage.